Hi guys, welcome back. Crafting Paradise with me, Sid, and yet again I get the title right. I will stop using that joke eventually, but still current. Yeah, as per last time, I have researched 4 biomes. I have done the chaparral, the overgrown greens, the maplewood, and the garden. Now, the maplewood and the garden were actually really pretty, really nice biomes. Collected a few souvenirs, got a builder's wand, which will be very useful. Not really, again, anything exciting happened. Combat-wise, it's not that much of a challenge. I mean, not much of a threat now with the nano suit and the nano saber. And obviously, that's only going to get less of a challenge as we go. So let's start off with the usual and get these handed in. And I think I've got 3 left on that side to do now. Let's have a look. We've got seasonal forest, which I don't have, bamboo forest and lush swamp, and I'm fairly certain I have both of those. Let's see what we get out of this then. Arctic, a tank, seaside extreme hills. What do they have? Oh, and more tanks. So we've got Arctic and seaside extreme hills. Have to wonder whether we... What the hell's boneyard? The boneyard should be in there. Anally retentive to the last. And seasonal extreme hills. Seaside extreme hills. It's like going on holiday it'll be. I think all my S's are currently tied up, so you will go in there. And a couple of tanks. So, not brilliant, not crap. Certainly didn't get the one we need next for that, but yeah, another 4 down, and that puts us, where are we now? 39% complete there, and then we've got this batch to do, which I don't know whether I have seaside extreme hills to actually do anywhere. To be honest, Badlands, Timber, Sludge Pit Canyon, that's going to be horrible to do. I don't remember a seaside extreme hills, has to be said, as ever being a biome. So yeah, I don't think that's just a random. I think it's going to be an extreme hills biome, surprisingly enough. Anyway, you'll notice that most of the chests from around here have gone. I have got there's a couple of bits there that need to go in. I've got this little fella, and I've got a name tag. And I've changed the config on the game so it doesn't use. Someone pointed out in the comments that it was using experience for the elevators, and repaired my bow, which costs about 30 levels, something in that region, and it's also now got Unbreaking 3 on it. And yeah, I couldn't use the elevators, so I've taken that off because I hate that particular feature. But what we have got is a name tag for this magma cube that we're going to think. And I think for the magma cube I am going to call him, what shall we call him? Mikey the magma cube. Now what we will need to do is give him a little place to live. I'll probably do it over in the main thing over there, but what I have also been doing is I've been teaching the Mac a few more recipes, so it now knows how to make things like memory cells and stuff like that. And I had it running a memory cell, but it started to fail. Let me just have a look. And yeah, I wanted 3, and it only got part way, so that will sit there and tell me it's missing Certus quartz, because I know it's missing Certus quartz because I put a bunch in down here. And that's where I got as far as I've got really. I've taught it to make storage buses, which I kept on referring to as interfaces and all sorts of randomness. Oh, I've got the deep storage units hooked in as well. That's got wood in it. That has got cobble. And there you go. Have some Certus quartz, my good friend. Oh, and now you've made it. Reason being is because, as you'll see, these are filling up. So let me just go and grab those 3 4K storage cells. I could build the bigger ones, but oh, I wanted all of the 4K storage cells, if you don't mind. But these will probably be more than adequate for my needs. Right, so I should have some storage buses, 23 of them, and I should have some ME cable. 36. I suppose I should tell it to make me some more. Let's have another 30. So that'll do its thing. Most likely thing it's going to run out of is nether quartz, and I'll have to go to. I haven't got any automation for that, so the only option is to go to the nether. Oh, and I wanted those facades while I am here, and I'll need a spud. So yeah, this is where are we? So let me get rid of those and that gassed soul shard and go in and have a look for my facades. I've got some more lasering up over at the other end in the assembly table. Right, so my plan is I want to bring the ME cable down here, and when we get it down here I want to split it off so it goes over here to these 6, all the way across over here to these 8 items and these 9 metal chests. And to do that I'm going to link all of these in using these storage buses, and the world should be a good and happy place. But I've figured out that this is probably the best place to bring that down. Now I'm not sure whether I've got enough ME cable, which is why I made some more. We'll leave the facades for now, and that should be come down here. Now I think I will bring it in it rather than cut into this bit of floor. I would rather go through here if I can. Just because that's out to the outside, and this will be obviously a hell of a lot easier if we just run along this way. I'm not using my laser because it lacks precision, and then we can come straight down here underneath and hook the metals. Hook the metals in. Them damn pavements, they're brilliant for getting around, but if you don't want to, so there should be 4 on that side, 5 on that side. That is correct, mundo. So we can connect these in. Up. Where'd it go? There. I can't reach it from there. And then we'll have an ME cable, and then we'll have some more storage buses. Keep getting people telling me off for calling things the wrong things. And it's like, what's in a name? It's only a name, for Christ's sakes. Oh, right, I'm going to have to go up, am I? Okay, not a problem. And then we can just zigzag this along here and under there, and then up and up, and that's connected in. We have connectivity. that will come out, because that's the way that the ME cable will run this way. And just facade this up. And there, and that will facade. We'll put a facade over that, and then this will come. In fact, I suppose. Ooh, oops! Did I accidentally click on something that I shouldn't have? Let me put those away. Bang and bang. Just means that all the metals will be available, which will obviously be a damn sight easier for us when we're crafting, because we don't have to come down here to get the metals, and the same will go true for the chests over the other side. Right, purple doesn't really go with the theme, but it's my favourite colour, so we're not going to diss it. And bonk, 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 with a little bit of more bonk and some bonk and a little bit of bonk and one more bonk, and then we need to go and see if we've got any more. So I'm going to get that finished off. Oh, that was stupid of me, wasn't it? Hang on. Can I wrench those out? Yeah, I can. Right, there was something else I did need to do before I did that, and that was set the priority on these things. Because the way applied energistics or the ME system works is it will basically go for any storage it can, but if you can say, well, I want it to be a higher priority than the other storage, and then it will try and use this first. Now obviously for these it's going to be only for the items that we want in the barrels, so the metal ingots in this case. But it does mean that then if I put metal ingots in upstairs, they will go into the barrel rather than into a storage cell. So that's the idea there. And I'll just get these facaded off and I'll be right back with you. Alright, we just got the cable to put in for the other 12 barrels. I've set the storage on them, so these are all set and prioritised at 10, and it is just now a matter of hooking the system in. So I've just been up, grabbed the extra ME cable, and we should have, obviously there's no point putting these have been pumped straight into the old what are they called? Hoover Doofers, Tinker's Construct Smeltery, that's the word. Yeah, so this should be, can I hook you in like that? I can, and then what we will do is we'll bring you up there, so they're hooked in, and then we'll do the same at the other side, and then it's a case of facading them over. But that gives us access to all of the automatic resources that we are producing down here upstairs, which is going to be really useful. I still need more facades, so that's another thing, but again they're all cosmetic. But what we should be able to do now is go over here and we'll be able to see that we have got, let's sort it by number of items, so you can see we've got a whole load of redstone, a whole load of metals. So these are all the items that are being produced automatically, and if we were to watch that screen a little bit, I mean I did see the tin go up by one a moment ago, but we should see, we've got iron, where's the gold? Gold down there. Of course we use a hell of a lot at making the beacon, so yeah, that is all working fine, and if we check there we can see we've got 20. It is actually using a fair amount of energy now, because obviously every device you hook into this uses more. So I'm going to get the facading done down there, and then I want to try and automate the rolling and wire production. I've got another roller, another metal former down at the other end, so I'll just extend this out by one, and we will basically whack in the power and hopefully get an interface in for these, which should be interesting, bringing it across somehow, getting it across this lot, but we will persevere, and I will need more AE cable again. So yeah, we'll grab that in a minute, and I'll be right back with you. Well, I've got cabling in so far for this. I've got the system making me a bunch of ME cable. It's made me some interfaces and stuff, but my pick broke. My old Alimite pick broke. So there is a device which is more in keeping with the milieu, shall we say, and that is the old drill. So you've got the basic mining drill, you've got the iridium drill, which I think is a little bit out of my scope at the moment, but I could go for a diamond drill, which takes a drill, which takes one of those, which takes one of those. So if we hit that in there, oh, we've got nothing we need to make that. So let's have a look at what's craftable. Begin, and eventually we should hopefully see. Let's have a look how we go in there. Any missing an iron plate? Okay, just give me a couple. I'll just do 16. That'll be more than enough for just for stocking, because eventually, hopefully, this will be automatic. But tin item casing, iron plate. Give me one. I just need one iron plate, I believe. Well, probably need more, but once we've got this automated, all of this will be so much easier. It's going to be a dream. Just like, make me a drill. Okay, there you go. There's a drill. Have an iron plate. Okay, now what you're stuck on? Oh no, it appears to have made me my processor. So again, if we go back to drill, we're going to make one of those. We're making, oh, it needs iron plates for that. It needs item casings. That needs, oh dear, this is even with this is quite a mare. So we got that. We need 3 RE batteries. I think we can tell it to make those. RE, no. Craft me 3. So with a bit of luck we'll have the necessary RE batteries. Drill those, not that. Oh, got it. Get there eventually. Got those. Let's have a look. How are we doing? We haven't got the RE batteries. Why have we not got the RE batteries? One, two, three. We have got the RE batteries. So don't lie to me, machine. And we need this motor, which for that we need a coil. 1 and 2. Get myself back in there, in there. We need tin plating. Have we got everything we need? We have. We got a motor. So that should give us, except we haven't got the, don't know why it's not picking those up, but it doesn't matter. There's our drill unit. So then we can go back to here and we go drill. Now we need some iron plates, and then we need 3 diamonds, and that will give us a diamond drill, which will replace our aging pickaxe. Because the laser's great, but it's uses quite a bit of power, and as I say, it can be a little bit imprecise. I've certainly shot blocks out I didn't want to shoot before, whereas at least with the drill is, you know, more pickaxey. Let's go and stick those in. Go drill. So make me that. Oh, meet the dentist. I'd rather not. Make me one of those, please. That's right, isn't it? Drill, tier 1. Does it need to be charged then? Maybe it does. Who knows? Let's find out. It may be a today I learned moment. Whee, bang. Whee, bang. I barely ever use the elevators going down. It's hardly seem worthwhile putting them in. Right, let me charge the drill. In you go. So just waiting for the ME cable at the moment, and we can get these, hopefully get this last bit automated, but this will do for me for now. If it won't craft, and I'll just have to try and figure out what is missing, because this NEI has been a little bit unreliable when it comes to recipes for IC2 experimental. So it's possible that there is supposed to be something else in that recipe. Let's find out, shall we? It certainly does look that way, doesn't it? Drill, diamond. You see, I would have said that that was right. Anyway, not a problem. Let's have a look. How are we doing crafting wise? Let's get me ME cable. 64. Just put those two back. I'll not need that many. I want my interfaces. Why have I only got one? I want 2 more. I need my precision thingamabobbits. Let's have a look. Have I got my interfaces yet? There's 2. Give me one more. It's cooking the glass. It's the only bit where this is a little bit bulky. Well, it's not bulky, it's just a bit time consuming, as you have to wait for the materials to cook up if it hasn't got glass ready made. Now, there is apparently, well, there is a way where you can get it to keep a minimum stock of stuff, and that may be something that we want to investigate further down the line. But for now, we will just live with what we have. So if I want you to come to say there, like that, then put some fascia there and there, or facade or facade or whatever you want to call it. John Luke facade. Okay, and then we need to come and take you, and you out of the picture, and probably you out of the picture too. So, oh, hang on, not you. You're the extractor. No, you can stay in the picture, because that is not being automated. That's the wrong thing anyway. So pop that there. It is, hang on, you come out. You are old technology, you do not belong in this place. We need to take you. That was strange. A bit of copper wire goes in here. So this is metal former, this is in rolling mode. This is going to be a metal former, and this is going to be in extruding mode. That's the basic idea here. And then we're going to have precision export. No, not a problem. We'll just wrench that round. Precision export And then we're going to have interfaces to the top. Now this will be interesting to see if this works. I don't see any reason why it won't work. But with it being IC2 and intermod compatibility, then there is a chance, of course, that it won't. Okay. Oh well, I need to come down here anyway. And there. And let me get back up. So what we'll do is we'll try it with a bit of copper wire. We'll ask it to make some copper wire, and we'll ask it to make us some plates and stuff, and just check that everything works the way we expect it to. And that should. That's all blocked in. Just need to finish up here. Can I get underneath you? There. Doesn't like shifting, obviously. Right, so that is those three in. So I want to make let's do a copper wire recipe. That's a fairly simple one, and we'll do an iron plate recipe. Copper wire, iron plate, and Certus quartz I think will be a good test. So what we need from our system is a copper wire. Just give me one of those. Let me just get rid of that lot. And I don't need you anymore, or you, or you. So we want a copper wire, we want an iron plate, just the one, and we want a tin item casing, just one of those. We'll take that as well. We'll take a tin ingot, that's not tin, tin ingot with a tin thingy. An iron plate needs an iron ingot. Copper wire will need a copper ingot, and we need some Certus quartz. We're going to need one of those and one of those. Okay, proof of the pudding time. So we take one of those, we run it through a compressor, and it will give us one of those. We take a copper, we run it through a thingamabob's rolling machine, and it will give us a copper wire. We take an iron ingot, we run it through a rolling machine, and it will give us an iron plate. Now the tin, I've just realised, won't work like that, so we'll leave that one just until we've tested this out properly. So what we got? We have got our machines, and we are, well, oh, missed a bit, there we go, fixed. So we have got the Certus quartz, so this is this one, so that is make me a Certus quartz, and we're going to have an export config of that. This is a rolling machine, so we are going to give it the iron plate recipe, and we're going to export. No, that's not right. Tell you what, come over here, give it the wire. That is making a wire with one copper ingot. Don't know why that one didn't work the way I expected it to, but we'll run back up and check it. I'm not entirely sure how long I've been recording either, so I'll need to check that in a minute, because I don't want this to be over. Oh, right, I see. Like that. That's what I did wrong. Okay, let's get that down there. And then we can test this out. Now the tin one, the reason I said that won't work is you need to process that twice. And I've not got a tin plate, but that is not a problem. So rolling machine takes and crafts an iron plate with an iron ingot. Let's see whether this will work, shall we? Okay, let me go up here. And go, I need an iron plate, please. Make me one. I also need some copper wire. Make me one of those. And I need some Certus quartz. Make me one of those. So if we now go back and have a look at iron plate, it has made one. Excellent, that worked. If we look at the copper wire, it's made 3, because obviously that's how many you get off of a single processing. And if we look at Certus, it's made as 1, which is pretty much what I would have expected. So I need to get a tin plate together, just to get this last bit done for the RE batteries, because it can now make everything except those. And once we've got that done, I think that is everything we need for the generators. So you are going to make me a tin plate, good sir. And there we go. Right, so the very last test, the very last piece of work here. I need another piece of tin, and we should be good to go, I think. Hopefully. I apologise if my voice is getting a bit quiet, but it is quite late here actually. So, alright, I'll be honest, it's 2:45 in the morning. It's not quite late. It's oh bugger, no, clear. So, tin makes tin plate, encode, clear. Tin plate makes a tin encode. So again, this one needs just setting up down there, and it should work exactly the same. Just pipe the stuff down into the machines, spit it back out again. Now, I don't think macerator, no, I don't think we need to do anything else. So this is the right one. So we need to do that, and we need to export a tin plate and export a tin hoofer doofer. And that should be it. Everything now should be ready to make me an RE battery. So shall we try it before we finish for the night? So we need to take out the tin plates. We need to take out the copper wire. And let me check what goes into a battery actually. Tin plates. Oh, it's tin wire. You need to take out the tin wire, not the copper wire. Have I taught it how to make tin wire? It knows how to make those, but it doesn't know how to make those. Okay. Let me stick that lot back for a second. I'll get that sorted, check my times, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, yeah, I am running a little bit over, but we'll get this done. So it's got nothing in the system to make it, so I'm going to say make me one. So it's off making tin wire. That should be done, and oh, maybe it's done already. Maybe I left some tin plate in, I don't know. I did, I left some tin plate in. But most importantly, we have a battery. We know that works. There's no reason why it won't. So yeah, I am really happy with this setup, because it now means when I go make me a solar panel, oops, not that, I want to see craftables. When I say make me a solar panel, it can make absolutely everything necessary to make that without having to go off. So now the next thing to do will be to start planning, and I'm not sure whether to go, I'm not going to go low voltage. I'll probably maybe go medium voltage and having a medium voltage rate. High voltage might be just a little bit too much to handle. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I will close that wire in that I just realised I missed, and I will see you next time, and bye for now.